This past week, the Oscar nominations were released, and things really didn't look too good for Wicked. Hello, fellow Aussians, and welcome to the channel. So, Wicked was recently snubbed with the latest Oscar nominations that were released this past week, leaving a lot of Oz fans shocked. Me, not so much. I kind of agreed with the critics and also the Academy that the first Wicked movie was definitely superior to this one. So this didn't come as too much of a surprise, at least for me. And if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on Wicked for Good, I'll leave that video linked down below. This video is not another discussion of the actual film, but more or less the aftermath of it. After the Academy Awards for the first Wicked film, where that one was nominated in 10 different categories, I think a lot of fans assumed that the second part would get nominated in at least similar categories and win some of them. Since with the first part, there were only 2 Oscars that were won, it was kind of thought that, okay, they're gonna, at least give them something for the second part. This kind of reminds me of at least The Lord of the Rings back in 2003 with The Return of the King, the final film in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That film won Best Picture with the Academy Awards. And I think a lot of people felt that with Wicked, they would treat it the same way, where sure, we nominated it for the first one, but it'll actually win for the second one. And boy, were Oz fans wrong. This left a lot of people really shocked and angry, and I understand your feelings. I do. Even though I didn't like the film, I understand that if you really liked this film, I get your anger, and I get it. It's also unfortunate for this film in particular because there were 2 brand new songs that were written for it, and not one of those 2 were nominated for Best Original Song. Ouch. Now, do I think that those songs contributed a lot to Wicked? No. I really didn't think they added or took away anything, and it appears that the Academy agrees, at least, with how I felt about this movie. But it does make me feel bad for Stephen Schwartz, especially with the idea of going back to something that you've worked on and getting to add something new and it not getting appreciated. That's awful. But, did you like the new songs? I'm curious about that. Let's talk about that down below. Then there's the idea of splitting up Wicked into 2 different movies. Was that a good idea? Or should we have just kept the whole thing to 1 movie, just like the Broadway play, and then maybe it would have won awards that way? I'm kind of curious as to what your thoughts are on that one. I actually like that it was split. I still think that the first Wicked film is one of the best Wizard of Oz films, television, to come out in a long time. I still stand by that. Even though I didn't like the second part, I still stand by that first movie. It's really good. So what impact will this have not only on Wicked, but also on Oz? Oz hasn't always been an award-winning, big production thing. So the idea of at least this hurting Wicked in any way, I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. We're going to be getting new merchandise this year for Wicked. We've already heard and seen some prototype pictures from Mattel, so it's obvious that there are definitely some aspects of this film Even though the second film didn't make as much money as the first film, it's obvious that at least the brand of Wicked and Oz is definitely still something that Universal wants to push. So I don't think this is going to affect things in the grander scheme of things. But what do you think about this Oscars snub? Or do you even care about the Oscars? Do you think that we should just completely move on from caring about the Oscars altogether? Let's have a discussion down in the comment section. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, bye y'all.